Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time, once again, reviewing Energon Universe 2025 special. Now, the story that I'm mainly covering is G.I. Joe, which explains how Hound came to the services of G.I. Joe, the sort of American freedom fighting force from the old toy line. And the story mainly starts off how many years ago, Hound was one of the many Autobots that basically fell off the Ark and was basically left on Earth. But of course, because of Jetfire's actions back in issue 1, he ends up coming back alive and now has to kind of help G.I. Joe stop Cobra. And we see how automatically Hound comes online saying, "How do you have Energon? Where'd you get it? Answer me." No. And we see right away Hound has to deal with, obviously, a guy who obviously thinks that the Autobots are the bad guys after what Starscream did back in the early issues. And the guy's saying, "But I think I have an idea on how to take you down." But we kind of see right away Hound goes a little too far. And of course he makes it clear that he didn't want to fight. But we kind of see how after throwing a sort of Cobra bomb, it ends up badly damaging Hound. And we see how the guy now realizes that even he went a bit too far. So we kind of see at a workshop in the middle of the desert, we see how the guy turns out to be Matt Tracker from the 80s cartoon Mask. And the guy, also known as Clutch, saying, "Whoa, hey, I come in peace? Tracker? What do you want, Clutch?" And we see right away, obviously Matt isn't fast, and we kind of see right away fixing up Hound, making sure he's alright, and so forth. Until we see Ravage showing up, and obviously Matt now realizing that these sort of bots can't be hurt by guns, but with something different, Energon. So of course they kind of realize that obviously Ravage has kind of traced the Energon back, but we see right away Hound makes quick work of Ravage and basically tries to flee. And of course, this is where, after everything that's happened, we see how Clutch and Matt go their separate ways, and obviously Matt Tracker making it clear to not tell anyone where he is, and so forth. And we see obviously Clutch saying, "Okay, big guy, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Let's start over. Ride with me." And we see how obviously Hound has to kind of make sense of everything that's been going on with Cobra. And we kind of see how right away Clutch and Hound now become friends and allies. And we see how at the swamps, a Cobra officer is being interrogated and asked questions by one of the Dreadnoks. And if you have read my reviews on Cobra Commander, it obviously is meant to sort of show what happened afterwards, and showing that, yeah, there's going to be more problems in that, not only for G.I. Joe, but also Cobra. I think the story is not too bad. It is obviously trying to build this big, different universe, and something away from the whole IDW stuff, and something with a more slightly darker, but a little more of a grounded, shared universe. So it definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, comic book reviewer here, signing out.